Hi there, my name is Nick Camacho. This is my art portfolio for this Arts of the World class. It features 3 distinct pieces of art that I made over the course of the class. Just a 17-year-old high school student, so don't expect too much, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. This is the first piece that I made for the art class. I called it Primera. It's Spanish for first. And it just features Roman aqueducts covered in Islamic pattern. And being the first piece of art that I made, it isn't too well. The patterns aren't quite as intricate as I would have liked them, and towards the bottom you can see that the patterns don't come together exactly correct. I didn't use the templates very well, but overall I really did enjoy making this. It was a tad tedious repeating the pattern over and over again, but I really think it came out good enough for a first time. I really like the bright colors that you can see throughout, and part of the reason why I didn't just do one pattern throughout the entire page and I actually chose to do aqueducts is because I thought it'd be too boring to just have one giant pattern covering a piece of paper. So I made separate levels so I could experiment a little bit more with the different patterns. So hope you enjoy. This is Primera. This is the first piece that I have in my art portfolio. This is my second piece. I called it Vita, which is Spanish for life. And the point of this piece was to make a illuminated letter, which is basically a form of calligraphy. And part of what makes it illuminated is that the letter is surrounded by graphics and symbols and things that really help describe what the letter is. So as you can see, the letter that I chose was N. And the reason why I chose it is N being the first letter of my name. I thought it was the most fitting, and it's my favorite letter anyway. And so you can see the things that I chose to help represent and explain what the N is were things that showed what I like to do with my life. So you can see music, you can see the guitar and some different notes. Also a video game controller, sports, and the upper right emblem is actually the logo for a sports team that I really like. So that's how I chose to illuminate this letter. Some of the things that I liked about this was the lack of tediousness. I felt like every single time I was drawing something, it was different from the last time. I didn't feel like I was just repeating the same thing over and over again, which is kind of how I felt with the first one. Also, I liked that, especially in the guitar, my ability to change the shades of the watercolors. That wasn't something I really could do last time with the colored pencils. You can see on the neck of the guitar it's a lighter brown, and on the body of the guitar it's a darker brown. So I did like that. What I didn't like so much was the also about the watercolor was that I wasn't really able to add any texture to any of the emblems or the N. It's just basically a plain color. And originally what I wanted to do was to add almost like a raindrop effect to all the different things, but that didn't work out so well. One of the things that was most unnerving about this piece was overlaying the outline with ink. I was terrified that I would slip and just destroy the whole piece and have to start over again. But overall, I think this was definitely the one I had the most fun doing, but I really did enjoy it. So this is Vita. This is the last piece of my art portfolio. It's called Impression. It's a Dreamtime piece of Aboriginal style, and the point of this one was to just paint a animal in the middle of the piece and then surround it with different patterns. And one of the main styles that was said that I had to do in this was to do pointillism style, and I think I did okay. I didn't do too well. The dots aren't all exactly spaced evenly or the exact same size, but for a first try I think it's pretty good. This one was definitely the toughest to make. I think it took me 10 hours total with every single time I sat down to make it. There's gotta be over 1,000 dots, and but even though it was very hard, took a long time, and I didn't really enjoy making it, it was definitely my best piece in my opinion, the most interesting to look at, the best made. When I came at this, originally I wanted to put a mongoose in the middle, but I couldn't figure out a way how to draw a mongoose in a simple Aboriginal style, so I decided to just do a cat and do it kind of in an Egyptian hieroglyph-esque style, and I think it came out well enough. After that, I started to put the designs around it. some of the things I had in mind when I was making it is that I knew I wanted there to be as big a variety of designs as possible. I didn't want to repeat very much. And other thing that I think I followed very closely was to not have colors next to each other very often. So you have one design that's blue, I made sure not to surround it with another design that's blue, or one design that's white, not to put another white design right next to it. Overall, I think this is my best piece. It did take a long time, but I highly enjoyed it. Alright, so that was my art portfolio. I hope you enjoyed. It's just 3 pieces. Took me a while to make those pieces, but I think overall it was quite enjoyable. Maybe something I'll do in the future. So thank you again for watching, and that's all. Goodbye.